Weak little con man. But I'm just tired. I'm just so tired of. Let me tell you. Yeah, his ex-wife left him years ago, and then my friend Amanda was dating him, but then she broke up with him after everything. But like, so now he's, I don't know, probably sleeping on somebody's fucking couch. Yeah, but that's auntie. That's auntie. And I mean, if we're gonna just fucking get into it, that man is not a fucking family man. If we're being so fucking real, I was the one giving his children baths. I was the one making his kids breakfast and lunch. Or if I wasn't, he would just buy them DoorDash. Like, he wasn't fucking cooking for them. I was the one cleaning up after them. I was the one playing with them. I was the one watching them while he would just sit on live all fucking day and not and leave the room maybe twice. So, family man, my fucking ass. I took care of those kids more than he did, until he got a nanny. Oh, I got flagged for harassment and bullying. I'm harassing and bullying? Okay. Okay. Let me do a quick restart. Hold on. Makes no sense to me. Good morning, good morning. What did he literally ever do for anyone to deserve loyalty? He said a lot of leftist talking points, and if you're a man and you say leftist things, then you get a bunch of roses automatically. Just automatically. I'm not letting up people I don't know to talk about this. His son is fine. Baby Jones is chill. We love Baby Jones, and we need to just sort of leave him alone and let him be. Cause like, that's the other thing, bro, right? Like, me and all his kids were like we were like cousins. Like, going on Disney trips together and doing all of this stuff together. So like, I don't know why the fuck auntie thinks she knows him better than I do. Auntie, how many times have you met this man in person to be defending him this hard? Because it's giving parasocial relationship. Yeah, to the highest degree, to the most delusional degree. Because I actually lived with that man. So what do you think you know that I don't know? I literally live with that man, and you think you know him better than me? I took care of that man's kids, and you think you know him better than me? Oh, okay. 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 Because that makes sense. Yeah. Before I left the app, you were with a man. I was wondering what happened. Listen, here's what happened. Here's what happened. Just don't trust leftist men. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Oh my God, no. No. Hold on. Oh, okay, sorry. This is not as important, but like for my mental health, I need this. So I was really scared. My hairstylist texted me that she was sick, and I was like, no, can I not get my hair done this weekend? We're just gonna change it to Saturday instead of Sunday. Okay. I was actually genuinely gonna cry if I couldn't get my hair done this weekend. Okay, I'm good. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello, testing. Okay. All that happened was that my hairstylist texted me that she was that she was sick, and that was like the only part of the message I could see. So I had to go and check the full thing, and she was like, can we change it to Sunday instead of Saturday? Listen, for my mental health, I need my fucking hair done this weekend. So I genuinely was gonna crash out over that too. But it's okay. But back to this thing. Oh, whoa. Why did it do that? Okay. Hi, Clement.
What's going on?
So do you remember Auntie from Jones's Lives?
Maybe.
Is this one right here? I can't tell if that's the same profile picture as it was before. I think it is. But it's this little black and white profile picture.
What you call it? No, I don't know that person.
Okay. Either way, she was Jones's little lap dog, and throughout the whole time that we were doing multiple call-out lives for, Jones, she was there the whole time defending him and trying to silence all of us, all of the women who came out to speak about this sexual abuse that he was doing. And I went into this live not even knowing she was in there. Like, I didn't see her just because of this, right? Because transracial adoption. So I was like, okay.
Who's live with that?
I don't know. Someone
Do we know them? Oh, we don't know them.
I don't know her, but it was like Miss K or something. And so the only reason I joined, right, is because I saw the background. I was like, okay, let me listen. Thank you, Tyler. I was like, let me listen. Let me see what they're saying. Maybe give my opinions and give my thoughts. And I gave one. I was like, yeah, it does matter. Whatever. And then I noticed her and I was like, wait a minute, is that the auntie? So I clicked on her profile picture. I went to the page and it showed like the you cannot show or like you cannot see, whatever. It shows the thing that it says when you're blocked. And I saw that in the comments. I was like, is this the auntie that sided with the man who sexually abused me? And then she blocked me from the live. So you want to come up onto a live trying to protect black people, protect black children, and then side with the predator?
So they're not like from Adopt Talk, or just like someone putting their 2 cents into it?
I think there's just someone putting their 2 cents into it. I don't even think the host is adopted. I don't know. I don't think most of the people have been adopted, but whatever.
Interesting though.
Yeah. But yeah, and so I just find it real freaking interesting that even months later, she's still trying to silence the women that man sexually abused. Like, why are you deriding so hard, Auntie? That's like, are you... Oh my God, how do I fix this? How do I change it back to the... There we go. Like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not disgusted with yourself?
So is this a venting or are you calling out?
I don't know. I'm just venting. And if she wants to come over here, right? If Auntie wants to come over here and tell me to my face why she's defending my abuser so fucking hard, I would love to know. I would love to know. I would just love to know. I think that me and honestly all of the other women, and I'm not going to bring them into it. I'm not going to say any of their names. But I would just love for her to explain to me at least why she's still being his little lapdog and what that does for you. Also, now I'm cold. I would just love to know, what does he do for you that makes you so loyal?
Is he still around?
No, the only thing that was said was that he said that he was going to come back on the 1st of October, or like the first week of October. It's the 23rd now, and that man has not shown up. Probably because he knows better now, but then to come back here because we would all eat him the fuck up. But yeah, she was excited about it apparently, and she was ready for him to come back, and she's still defending him months later. And I think it's disgusting and deplorable to defend abusers of women.
Wait, was she like? You said she defended you all, or I guess I just don't know what's going on.
Defended him.
Oh.
Yeah, and she was like in messages saying that we're lying. Yeah. I think the reason, like, Clement, you know me, right? I usually don't do this type of thing where I host a fucking live calling bitches out, but the reason this one makes me so angry is because I've spent my whole fucking life being abused by men, right? In every single goddamn capacity. And this was the first time, genuinely in my entire life, that I actually fucking stood up and said something. And like genuinely felt safe enough to say something and empowered enough, not even necessarily like safe enough, but more so empowered enough to fucking speak up despite how safe it was, because I felt like I had the space to do that, right? I had people on my side to do that. There were enough people willing to back me and defend me and protect me that I felt safe enough to finally, for the first time in my fucking life, say enough is enough. And I'm not letting men walk all over me anymore. And so when women, especially fellow Black women, go out of their way to try to discredit me or silence me or defend the man who was abusing me, like, I'm literally shaking. Like, I'm shaking right now. I'm so angry. Like, how do you live with yourself?
Yeah, especially like when there was like there's video proof of him, like what happened to you. Like, I was in that live.
I can't, I'm still shaking. Like, I've never, I'm so angry. It's so disgusting. Hi, Alicia, baby.
Hey, Tom. This was recently that she blocked you out of that live space?
This was like an hour, not even an hour ago. Like, this was 30 minutes ago.
Because I didn't even know she was still in the space, which means I'm probably blocked as well. I didn't even know she was still on TikTok. I have made it very clear on lives my opinion of her. Yeah, I think it bothers me even more so knowing that I've shared space with her and confided in her things for her to behave this way. Yeah, absolutely not. I thought she was long gone from the app, like that, like he who must not be named. I really thought that she knew when to bow out gracefully, but apparently not.
Apparently not. And that's even more embarrassing. And like earlier, I said that she's just Nicki Minaj minus the talent. Like, why are you surrounding yourself with predators, bro? Willingly, knowingly, happily. Mm-hmm. Oh, is Auntie in here? Auntie, are you in here? You gonna come up and talk to me? Or do you only want to talk when you have the muting and blocking powers? The ability to silence me. Are you in here, Auntie? Probably lurking. Come up, Auntie. Come up here and defend yourself. Why are you defending sexual predators? Why are you silencing and blocking the people that he sexually abused? We would all like to know. We're just curious. Cookie's husband. Is it Cookie's husband? Is that Auntie?
Yeah, I'm wondering. I just saw that comment.
Cause I can. Is that Cookie? Is that Auntie? Or is that like a troll pretending?
Yeah, I think that's a troll because ain't no way she would have said that. Ain't no way.
Let me see. She said, I'm in here because I can. Is it, if it's you, come up here and speak. That's a fake. Is it? Okay. Well, come up here. Let's see if it's her. It might not be her.
She's fucking slim.
Yeah, it's not her. Okay.
Bruh.
You can block him then. That's fine. We don't. Auntie, come to the front. She is still defending and protecting him, and blocks me for asking if she was the auntie who stood by Mr. Jones after he sexually abused me.
Like literally ask victims, oh, if you were a victim, he said for you to just send the evidence. I was like, excuse me, what?
He told me that he darbled so fucking hard when it came to me, right? First of all, he put me and my baby out on the street because I spoke out and said that he was making unwanted sexual advancements towards me and touching me without my consent and taking his clothes off in front of me after I explicitly asked him over and over and over not to. I don't even, do you, you say something, Alicia, because I'm gonna fucking spiral.
No, I mean, for me, it was the way that people were so passive about how he spoke to you, even after the fact, right? Like, I just, it was he would get caught in a lie. Like, oh no, I didn't put Ty and her kid out. I didn't do that. It was something else. Like, it was just so.
He tried to blame it on Jovan because he was like, oh,
Yeah.
well, Jovan didn't tell me in time, which, yes, he did. He told you way before I officially moved in that I was going to be moving in, and you said you were fine with it, and now all of a sudden you're not fine with it because you don't get, because that means you don't, what am I trying to say? He's only mad about it because he didn't get to just touch me whenever the fuck he wanted. That's how the world works, Jones. You don't get to just touch women without their consent, Mr. Family Man. I hope Auntie knows that too. Maybe that's why Auntie's like caping for him so hard. Maybe she does the same shit. I don't know. That's not an accusation. I'm just speculating.
I feel as though she is extremely male-centered. Extremely male-centered.
Not speculate too much.
It's not an accusation. It's just a thought of like the only people I can fathom would be comfortable in a room with a predator are other predators.
Like, she gives definitely that mom that if her child came to her and said that, Mom, your boyfriend is touching me.
She wouldn't believe her.
Yeah.
Now, my clients are simply stating their opinion here. This is not factual information. This is clearly their own information. Do they have the right to say whatever they want to say? Yes, this is America.
I'm so sorry. I was tapping and left my phone.
Oh, it's okay, baby.
Either way, as her, I just want to say that too. And have a good day. And I'm sorry again, babe.
Yeah, thank you.
You know I support you.
Thank you. Oh, let me follow you on this account too. There we go. All right. Thank you, baby.
Take care, love.
Take care. I really am only gonna be. Is Crazy involved in this? Was Crazy involved in this? I can't remember. Was she Crazy? Were you? Why do you? Wait. What did they?
They're
Hold on.
going back and forth with Hippie, and I'm confused.
I missed a bunch of stuff. Hold on.
Bring Hippie up.
Wait. What did she say though?
Have Hippie tell us.
Okay. Cause she follows me, so I don't think that she's like an op or anything. So I'm just
So initially, she was in the comments demanding follows from people. So I told her to basically be quiet, like read the room and watch what she was saying. So she kept going. I muted her for the entire live, which is when she started requesting the first time. I've been repeatedly telling her not to center herself, and now she's down here crying after I unmuted her ass. So she's mad that I muted her because she thinks she's here to support you, and I told her to read the motherfucking room, and she keeps wanting to center her ass.
That is not even what went on at all. Okay, so you must be new. Can I speak Thai, please? Because
I'm
that's not
not
what happened.
fucking new. I'm Ty's mother.
Okay,
I knew
let me let me speak
Very
because I'm not new to this app or new to watching Thai or any of them. I have been gone for almost 2 years. Okay, so let me please speak. Okay, because that's not what happened. I didn't demand anything. I woke up. I scrolled on TikTok. I saw her like, can I please say so she can hear me?
You asked for follows. I told you to
okay,
stop.
I'm trying to
you got
speak.
Upset and then you got muted.
Okay, I didn't get upset. You got upset and blocked me for the entire life, muted me for the entire life. I simply came in and made a comment about what she was talking about on her live. And then after that, she was still talking, and I said, can I get a follow with a heart next to it? And then right after I said that, I said, this is probably a bad time to ask. And then I sent more hearts. And right after I did that,
I told you to
the
watch
entire
your
live.
tone.
That's all I did. So before you start muting people for that,
and then you came
don't even
back
understand
from
that I
being
support
muted,
Ty. I've
and
been
you kept
watching
crying.
her
You're still
when she was
crying right
Miss
now.
Thomas and everything. I'm not new to this app and not new to watching her.
Can we?
So I'm not an op, and nobody was demanding, and that's why literally right after I said that, this is probably a bad time, and you muted me.
Okay, so can we say
Why you
that
crying
this
about
is
it?
Wild.
hippie?
And I was trying to get in the box to explain that, and you kept rejecting me. That's
Okay.
like crazy.
So we're going to get back to
Yeah.
we'll just like separate, like you go to the other side of the classroom, you go to the other side of the classroom.
Thank you.
And we'll deal with this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I just trying to come and say that because I wasn't here to do all that, and I got muted for no reason. I wasn't rude and demanding nothing. That's all I was trying to come up and say. So
We'll take this up with Mr. Davidson at lunch.
no, you're good. I'm gonna drop down, but yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Cheese and fucking.
And this is why I said I'm customer service. If you got a complaint, send me a DM.
Hippie.
But anyway, I'm also going back to the comments because this is about Ty. This ain't about you. You've been crying in the comments for the last 10 minutes. So apologies, Ty. I'm going to go back to the comments and mob those. Continue.
Okay. Okay.
What are you feeling?
Yeah, take a breath. Take a breath.
Pick an emotion. Pick a color.
I was about to say do that, but I didn't want to be triggering.
And I'm gonna say something nice about myself. Oh, okay. So back to Auntie. Do we know if she's in here lurking? Or does anyone know? I don't know her like backup accounts or anything. So to even like watch at the door, look at the door.
So you're not wanting to vent, you're wanting to address this.
I mean, at first it was just a vent, but if she's lurking, I want her to come up here and speak to me using her big girl voice.
I love the language.
Avoid is she live?
I'm about to go on my other backup account and see if I can see her anywhere because
You know, if you were the alt, can you drop them in the disc of chords? I just can't fathom. Like, it's genuinely breaking my brain. I think that's what is like so fucking hard about this is my brain is genuinely breaking, trying to comprehend being a woman who likes to silence other women who are victims of sexual abuse or sexual assault or sexual harassment. And but then also then going onto a live acting like you want to defend black people and protect black children. But what happened when he risked my black child's life by throwing us out on the street when I spoke up about him, his unwanted advancements towards me? What about my black kid, huh? We don't give a fuck about her though, right? Right, Auntie? So not all black kids matter? Not all black people matter? Do you want to? Oh, okay. Okay. Is it just the black predators, or like who's on the list? Who's on the list?
Miss Annie's here.
I do see that. I think we're gonna keep this to black people right now.
Okay. Sorry, it's black and black crime right now, Witchy. Love you.
Or the other, if other women who were also involved want to come up as well, they can. But I just,
And if you need me to, I'll make space for women if you want that only.
I'm definitely in a state of being triggered, clearly. And I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Like,
Well, pick an emotion. Let's start there. Let's identify that. Let's get our thoughts organized.
betrayal.
Okay, that's being mad, upset. All the other ones.
Disgusted.
And it is frustrating, like you said, to see like a fellow woman kind of like stick up for someone. And like, even if you like care for someone and like, if he's like a good friend of her, you can still condone his actions and be like, I don't stand by this. And then you have to take a seat back to like these conversations because you're not really going to be like a unbiased party.
Yeah. It's just sick, bro. Like, my child called him Uncle Jones. Like, I'm just so angry. Like, he ruined literally everything. Right? Like, fully broke up this giant blended family that we had going on. And fucked, like, and she's just, like, fine with it. Like, there were so many children harmed because of Jones. But you want to fucking go into a lie pretending to protect black children? They were black children that he harmed. Black children and women.
No, I think it's that, like, a lot of kind of things, a lot of his actions was a catalyst, not saying they're the main cause of it, was a catalyst to like that period of your life where like everything did like go downhill really quickly.
She does need a man's validation. It's so sad. It's so embarrassing.
So her Auntie Fannie Lou Hammer page, I'm definitely blocked from on all my accounts. So I don't know I know somebody put in the comments that they commented on one of her videos. It doesn't say that she's live or active right now, Elle. I think Elle said that they just commented on one of the videos.
Mm-hmm. Kathy. Okay, wait.
Kathy, that's wild.
Oh my God, why does she have so many accounts? That's insane.
So many. So many.
Okay, that's the other profile pictures that I was aware of. Okay. Auntie, come to the front. She told you that you were his mistress? Oh my God.
Ooh.
Which is crazy because, and I if you don't want to do this like publicly, I could message you privately. I just had a question and I never knew how to ask you this about like what happened between you two, because he went from, we both were like, flirty with you, whatever. And then he went from being like openly flirty with you to, oh, she's crazy. Like, he told me that personally, that, oh, yeah, she's crazy now. She, I don't even remember what the fuck he said you did, but he was just trying to say that you were crazy for something. And I was like, how the fuck did we get here? So I assume he probably fucked something up and is trying to blame you for it. Is that what happened? You. He said you. It was specifically you, Gray. Because I was questioning real hard on you at the time. And then he said something. He was with Ivory and lied to me. Okay, yeah. I put all of the puzzle pieces together so late about the Ivory situation because, like, Ivory and I were chill. We were friends, whatever, right? And like we hung out, our kids hung out too, and all that stuff. But then all of a sudden they broke up, and he went from, oh, I could never be tied down. I'm not a monogamous man. I could never do that. I could never be with a woman who only wants me to be with one person. And then all of a sudden he was just with the other person that I don't want to bring up, but because I don't want to drag her into this. She's trying to heal and all that shit too. But like, he just has a long streak of women suddenly turning crazy. Ain't that funny?
Yeah, all of the women somehow that he associates with all end up being, even if they're not in a quote unquote sexual manner. Look at how he treats even the women who supported his page or were mods in his space. As soon as there's some sort of disagreement, they're the ones that are unstable. Like, I don't want to drop people's names, but people know who they are, that he called crazy after they had disagreements.
It might have been because you sided with Ivory, which is totally valid. I genuinely didn't know enough about the situation. I thought it was just a breakup, and I was like, I don't want to get involved in that. Like, I didn't realize that he was doing all this because he's a fucking liar, right? And so he just says all this shit, and then you're like, oh, is that what happened? Okay, I don't know. I really wish I never believed a word that came out of that man's mouth. I'm embarrassed that I ever believed a word that came out of his mouth. So I'm confused as to why Auntie's not embarrassed.
It's because, see, the difference between you and Auntie is you have the ability to admit, oh, I'm embarrassed because I fell for these lies, where she's like, no, I have to double down. I'm right. I'm absolutely right. I can never admit that I was wrong for supporting somebody. I'm going to continue to support them, even when they drag me to the depths of hell.
It's so nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I do want her to come up. Come up here, Auntie. Come here and talk to me. Genuinely, I won't cuss you out unless you start it. You know, I'll match your energy. Okay, so if you come up here with a calm energy to talk about why you're caping for a man that abuses women, I would love to know.
Now just remember, you have your brother in the box. Like, don't be going too crazy.
No, as my brother, you're supposed to jump in. When I get tired, you're supposed to jump in, you know?
I'm more like a Pokemon trainer. I'll be like, Ty, use tackle.
Use tackle is crazy. Oh my God.
If you have the ability, Cole, I would do that. If anybody has the ability to share it with her, I would share it with her.
You can share it with her. I'm not doing this in secret. I even went to the main account. I came to the main with my face because this ain't a Mr. Thomas situation. This is Taisha.
You know, sometimes when like we're in the wrong and we feel bad about something, like we act like this way. So it could just be like, you shut up, and she was like, oh fuck, I like don't know how to handle the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to hear her reasoning.
And I want to put something out loud that Ray just said in the comments. If Ty intentionally doesn't say someone's name, do not put that person's name in the chat. Please, it's for a reason. I've been seeing that too, and I didn't know how to word it. That was worded perfectly. Please do not say those people's names in the chat.
Yeah, we're not bringing up kids' names. We're not bringing ex's names up. We're not. I brought up my ex's name once, but like that's my ex, so I can, you know. But yeah, I think. I don't even know what to think. My brain is not functioning right now. My brain is just in full blown like disgust mode and like betrayal mode. And like, here's the thing about like, when I say betrayal, I don't mean like we were best friends and like we talked all the time. And it's just like the solidarity between women. Like the lack of solidarity with women is where the betrayal is stemming from, is that we've had conversations, we've paneled together, right? We weren't like besties, we've paneled together, and you can't even give me or any of the dozen other women the humanity of belief, the decency of the benefit of the doubt that we're not all lying and he's the only one telling the truth? Like, how does that make sense? You think a dozen women are all lying? We're all lying about it, and he's the one person telling the truth about it? Mind you, this nigga was drunk half the time, so you're gonna trust his memory? Like, not to be like ableist against people struggling with alcoholism, but if we're talking about who we're trusting here, the man who was too shit-faced to remember half the shit probably isn't the best source versus all of the dozen women who fully were aware of what was happening.
Well, it can just be put down to the fact that she's enabling the behavior. She's literally making him feel as though his behavior is fine, as well as whoever the other people who are on his Discord, because I was made aware that Discord exists. If y'all are in here, that goes for you too, because I really feel like some of y'all be sitting in the comments of all of the women who were affected, or femme presenting people who were affected by all of this, just sitting in our lives, knowing that you share space with him and have conversations with him. Because I didn't even know there was still a Discord that he had that some of y'all be on.
He still has a Discord?
Yes.
Oh, y'all gotta fess up. Who the fuck is in that?
That's what I said.
Fess up, y'all. Who is in that? Who's in it?
He still has supporters on this fucking app and on Discord.
Who is it? Who's in there?
If you a Death Eater, just say that, bro. That's why I don't be trusting people on this app.
Someone said, who is this Mr. Jones person? Person is a strong word. He's a man who used his platform and his position of authority and his position as a family man to sexually abuse women. That's who he is. And a con artist who scammed a lot of people out of a lot of money. Oh, person is a strong word. It really is. So yeah, and then Auntie over here is his little lapdog who defends him and protects him and silences the women who called him out for sexually abusing us. I don't know what this is not about Miss K. This is about Auntie. I don't know Miss K enough to be, shit talking her. This ain't got nothing to do with her. It just happened to happen in her life.
So if said person was to come in here, what would you be hoping to get out of it? Like, what would bring you peace?
An explanation.
And if that doesn't suffice?
Either an explanation or an apology, but this silence and blocking and muting and all this other nonsense ain't gonna cut it.
But if the explanation is just more defending, what's that gonna do for you?
At least I'll know.
But
I'll know that she's just dumb as fuck. That's all it is then. Okay. Cool. Then I can be like, okay, you're just stupid. Okay. You were just physically dropped on your head as a child 3 too many times. That's that. Okay. Then I can move on. Or she can apologize.
now, with the fact that her actions today or this morning speak of an explanation enough that she's still in the same mindset and doesn't want to address it, or is that's not enough?
No, her silence is not her blocking and not talking to me is not enough. No,
well, it's cowardly. I think that speaks to character.
It's weak. It's weak shit, bro. if you're gonna be a defender of the predators, do it with your full chest, mamas.
I guess my thing is like, what are we expecting out of a coward if they already showed that they can't stand on business? You know what I mean? Like,
I view it as the scientific method. You know, you do the research, you do all of the steps, you publish it, you know, and then it's repeated. Okay, so I just need it peer reviewed. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this to be replicated, to see if she can be replicated again, or if she's going to switch up.
I mean, I tell you all this when we talk about BMs and like adoptee talk. Like, sometimes you're just not going to get the answers you want from these conversations. And if that's fine with you, fine, have the conversation. But if that's going to enrage you more, then I still know how that's going to bring you peace in the situation. And that's what I want you to have in the day. It's just like to be done with it and have peace from it. Because you overcame that situation and you're doing good.
Did I? Am I doing good?
Honey, you act like I wasn't there for all of that.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. You think I'm good? Like,
compared to where you were,
losing my mind.
Compared to where these lives were, and then what happened with what's his face, and
So I think that two things can exist at the same time. I think that there is something therapeutic about getting your words out, because I think while you may be able to conceptualize the harm that Mr. Jones has caused, I don't think you've stepped into your understanding of how this woman, who, granted, you said you weren't super close with her, but you did share space with her. You have agreed with her on things before, on panels and stuff like that, to be able to address that aspect of things. But that is where I do agree with you on the whole make known what you want a reality, meaning like, if you don't go into the situation thinking that you're obviously going to change her mind or that she's going to give you an apology or anything like that, it should only be that you're going into the situation, if she were to come in here, for you to just get your words out, to essentially, if you want to yell at her or whatever, and then let that be it. Don't expect anything of her.
I fully agree with that. If she was to come in, like, keep expectations low, get out what you want to say, because like you could get out what you want to say and then you're just going to hear the same story.
Yeah.
So I fully agree with that.
Yeah, sometimes we just gotta yell at it a little bit, like, you know, say what you gotta say, and then they can continue to do the fuck shit that they want to do, but at least you got your words out to them.
Yeah.
They can't say, "Oh, I didn't know Ty felt this way." You knew. We all sat there and watched her tell you how she felt.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think it's like, should bring you some kind of like I don't know what word I want to use, like feeling or like sense of like, I don't want to say worth, or I don't know, sense of like, what I want to say is like, you like, look at how many people are interviewing you, look how many people are supporting you, look how many people support you in your discords. And you said earlier too, like this is one of those first moments where a man acted this way and you had a whole community behind you. So like, just like, you had so many people who supported you and supported all the victims. And if you still have these people who are still cowering in his shadow, like, babes, like, I feel like you got the W in that. Like, just, it's like, I don't think it's worth these people's time because, like, where's he at?
It's like, it's not over, right? Like, it's not over because my child still is like, oh, I miss his kids. I want to go see his kids. And I'm constantly re-triggered by this fucking situation because our children were acted like family. Like, they lived together. They slept in the same bed at night. They took baths together. Like, I can't fully escape this because it's still a fucking constant trigger with my child who still remembers all of them but doesn't know what the fuck happened.
And that's what we see in trauma responses from people who were SA'd or like sexually harassed. Like, you want these answers and you feel like things are going to remind you of it. It's going to be like constantly around you. And like, that's not fair and that he did that to you. But like, unfortunately, that's a wound that can't be healed. It can be managed, but that's You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like dismiss your feelings. I'm just saying like, if you don't get the answers you want, like that's, we should be aware of that. Like not, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just so tired. I just don't.
And people just not give energy to it.
But okay, but it's either give energy to it or just keep it inside until it fucking kills me from the inside out. Like, because I've been quiet. Like, I've been fucking quiet. I haven't, like, at the times that I've gotten, like, this is not the first time I've gotten triggered by the Jones situation since it last happened, right? It's been over and 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 over again. And I didn't say shit, because I didn't want to draw attention to it. But I'm just so fucking tired of feeling like I have to stay fucking quiet and just let them continue to talk shit and defame me and say that I'm a fucking liar.
But no one believes that.
People do, though. That's the problem.
But it's a very minute number, though. And people, like...
It's still, the reality is, though, it still doesn't stop us from thinking about it. So I don't want to dismiss that reality from Ty. Like, it's
no, and I'm not saying like she shouldn't feel it or like get it out there and vocalize it. I'm just saying like maybe these people who are bad people aren't worth the energy when she has so much people around her that loves her that she give the energy to and can receive positive love and support back.
Yeah, we can say that out loud, right? Like that, and I'm sure Ty, you absolutely understand, right? That you are devoutly loved on this app and in real life, right? I know you know that, but I also know, similar to myself, similar to a lot of people, sometimes that bit of reality isn't loud enough to drown out the annoyance that is those who try to dismiss what we've gone through, try to cast to the side, or the simple fact and feeling of betrayal. Like, as you said, this is a person that you lived with. This is a person that you broke bread with, you shared meals with, you exposed your child to, you exposed your heart to other children of theirs. Like, so that is a lived experience that I'm going to say, I don't believe, right? So grief comes in many different forms. I would even go as far as saying that you are going through grief of the person that you thought he was. Right? You're dealing with the grief of losing what you thought was a friend, a person who created a fictitious friend to you. And grief is a interesting process, right? Like we all know, like there are several stages. You go through anger, you go through sadness, you go through understanding and knowing what, like, yeah, okay, I'm good to go. And then the very next day you go through it all over the fuck again. Like it can happen that way. It can come in waves. It's just continuing to have that support system around you to help you work through those waves whenever it happens.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna like what you said about like you're grieving the person. Because I was thinking earlier too that like what happened is effed up. It is fucked up because like you had men in your life. You had two men in your life that were strongly advocating for women's rights for survivors while actively harming women behind your back. And of course, that's like an ultimate betrayal. So like, yeah, you're grieving this person and we're also being like, well, secretly they were monsters.
Yeah, it's just, it's going to be an ongoing process. This was only this year. I know this year feels like 20 million years because I'm not going to hold you. I be forgetting it's only been 1 year, but it's been 1 year. So you are still well within the realm of feeling all the feels.
It's just that, okay, fuck, I'm not going to cry because I did my makeup. But like, this year has just fucking sucked. Like, it's just one thing after the fucking other. Like, on top of all of this, right? And on top of the Jovan thing, and on top of the Jones thing, like, my fucking friend died. Like, and I haven't... Okay, fuck.
Just cry, babes. You love doing your makeup. You got to do it again.
I just feel like I haven't been able to catch my breath. Like, it's just literally, it was, Joan started fucking touching on me. Then I found out Jovan was cheating on me. Then my friend died. Or no, my friend died. Then I found Jovan was cheating on me right before his funeral. Right before their funeral. And then Jones kicked me out. And I didn't know where the fuck I was going to live. And now I'm just like... Now I have a place to live, but like, which is like, I'm very grateful for that worked out this way. But like, and then I also had to start a new job, and a job where I work from home. And so I'm just in constant fucking isolation. And I have fucking BPD. So like all of the fucking dramatic shit from this year just keeps playing over and over and over and over. And just hearing people still willing to defend him and call me a liar or perpetuate the idea that we're all fucking lying. Like, I genuinely can't fucking breathe.
And like, these feelings are also important, Ty. These feelings are also important, and they're also valid. And like we said earlier, you deserve to get them out whenever you want to get them out, right? But like, you can't breathe because, baby, you've been underwater for so long, right? But what I was seeing earlier is that, babes, you're making it to the surface. From what I've seen over the past year, is you're not drowning.
No,
you're trying to swim, and you're swimming,
I'm
baby.
pretending not to drown because I have a child that I have to stay alive for.
It's a slow process, and who knows when you're gonna reach the surface. But baby, you're not sinking, and I see that. We see that.
I'm like so mad. I was definitely supposed to be going down to Orlando for Thanksgiving this year, and I would have made sure that instead of like last time, I was trying to see you the last time I was down there. But it's being a mom is not getting to feel. Like, I am 100% positive that there are dozens of women in the chat, dozens of moms in the chat who felt everything that you just said. Because I know I absolutely fucking did. You have, I feel so blessed because I feel like I've gotten to see you grow as a mother on this app. Like, you know, you from having Mr. Thomas's cat in the background to us sending, you know, all the gifts for her and everything, watching you get to set up a play area. Like, you make nothing or something out of nothing all the time for her. I can't take away the heartache that you faced this year, but we can focus in on the happiness that you've been able to find that girl has given you. Because at the end of the day, as moms, that's all we have. Like, that's really all we have. I don't know how else to word it, and I know it sucks. It sucks fucking ass. But those moments that we have, the way that she looks at you, like you are like you're Superwoman. Like, that's what you have to hold on to.
And like, you have so many joyous moments coming up in this next month with her.
Yeah. And I try, right? Like, it's not like I'm not trying to focus. Like, that's all I fucking do. Like, that's the only way I fucking go live every morning, every fucking like weekday, to try to make money for her, to pay all our bills, to get her all of her like birthday presents and Christmas presents and all of these things. And I'm just trying to focus on her, but like, it's just always there, and it's just always so loud in my head, and I can't fucking like enjoy. Like, I feel like I'm being robbed of being able to enjoy motherhood fully because I just can't stop fucking grieving because there's just more shit to grieve every fucking day or every time I feel like, okay, I'm getting up. And then there's another fucking thing, another fucking man, usually, that wants to fuck shit up for me. And I just keep getting fucking knocked down and like, I can't even, giving up is not even like an option. Like it's not even, I didn't even think I was gonna fucking live to 24 and now I gotta fucking figure out how to raise another whole entire human being to be a good person in this terrifying world where all of these fucking people are so fucking evil and terrible and constantly trying to fucking hurt women because it makes them feel bigger for a few minutes. Makes them feel fucking important
Taisha.
for a few minutes.
Taisha. Okay. Hey. Hello, darling. All right. So listen to me. You are valid. You are valid. Not now black woman in this space not understands exactly what you're going through, especially those with children. So hear me and know that you are valid in saying every fucking thing that you're saying right now. And we absolutely understand. Respectfully, sir, when a black woman tells you that she's drowning, that is a full stop. It's a full stop. Okay? So I can appreciate that you gotta have affection for this gorgeous black woman.
Well, she's my little sister.
Congratulations. I need you to hear me. Okay, I need you to hear me.
Did I do something that offended you?
Oh my fucking bro! Please don't center yourself. I'm helping. I'm helping.
Ty, did I say something that offended you?
Oh,
Let's not make this
my God!
Oh, wait,
I'm
hold
not.
on.
I'm asking if I said something wrong. I would appreciate Ty to address me.
Hold on. So we can move past this. There's no need because I don't want to make this overwhelming at all. There was no need to ask. There's no need. So we can speak to Ty and just say what we need to say to Ty without addressing anybody else on the panel. I just don't want her to be overwhelmed.
Yes, Alicia. Yes, and as a black woman, Alicia, I know you full well understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it.
I do. I understand.
You're valid and you're heard. Okay? So please do not feel, don't ever have to, you don't have to defend that. Not to us. Not to us. Because we understand and we hear you. Okay, sis? I want you to know that. It doesn't matter. I don't care who says anything. We see you and we understand exactly what you're saying. Okay? You are valid. You are heard. And we fucking feel you to the bone. All right? So whatever you gotta get out, you let it out. Period. Whatever it is. Okay? And no combativeness here. I wasn't trying to be combative. It's literally out of pure love for a black woman, period.
And I love my sister.
So
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We can, because I don't want it to go any other way but where it needs to be, which is on Ty. Maybe
Alicia,
I got it. Alicia, love you down. Taisha, I love you. Love you too, babe. I love you, babe. And I'm here. I'm tapping. Please, everybody, please protect this live and just tap the screen. Do all the things to keep the live protected. I'm dropping down because I gotta go. Okay. Love you down, sis. All right.
Thank you. I don't know. I think right now I need a break from focusing on the positives. I need to just feel like, because it's just, the thing is that like basically the people who hurt me, they all got I don't even think I should bring that up. I just need to feel like I'm not being consumed by my own grief. Like I'm not literally being absolutely destroyed by it by trying to ignore it, because ignoring it is what's making it just grow and get bigger and stronger and harder to fight. I don't even know how to like explain it. It's just
like I don't want you to ignore them. You know, but like you said, I don't want you to be swallowed by grief when you also have so many positive things. But baby, you know I want you to always voice them. And you call me in Rages. I'm here for you whenever you need to voice them.
yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you like, so I am a person who I gotta get it out. Like I gotta get it out. Otherwise that turns to other things that are not constructive to me. So I know it wouldn't be the same. But it is a matter of like that's why I kind of wish that whoever is friends with Auntie, like that y'all, because I know that getting that energy out, cursing, yelling, calling her whatever or whatever, like that, I know people say that doesn't, it does help me. I don't know what y'all be talking about. That shit helped me. You know, that helps me. Sometimes I need that anger, and I get it, right? They got the gym. People be like, oh, you can go to the gym, hit the punching bag, or they got them smash rooms. That costs money, baby. Sometimes I just want to curse you out.
Yeah.
You know, call it toxic, call it whatever. But in that moment,
it's not toxic. No.
Yeah, it's if words need to be said, words need to be said. So I completely understand you wanting to get your point across and say your piece, because it's deserved. What Auntie did and is doing is continuously harming those who have been harmed by Jones, especially you. And I think that her feeling as though she can hide behind her age and certain spaces and being a woman, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You also need, just because you are an elderly Black woman does not mean that you should not be held accountable for harming other Black women.
Yeah. I don't like this weak shit where like you're gonna do this but you can't say it to my face. That's so pathetic, bro.
The thing that was funny is so many of us, after everything happened and she went ghost at first, because you remember she went ghost off the app for a little while, wasn't saying nothing. At least myself, I was like, I'm not going to speak on Auntie because I haven't heard Auntie's 2 cents from anything. Maybe she's just getting all this information and needs to process because this was somebody she thought of as a friend. I was supporting that. I was like, you know, she didn't know. I'm not going to blame her. When she doubled down, absolutely not.
Yeah. The first thing she said was that she didn't care. Like, you don't care? Yeah. Your little friend is out here abusing women? You don't care so much so that you're gonna block and mute and try to silence the people who he directly caused physical and mental harm to? Threatened my actual literal safety of me and my child? By threatening our housing. Like, embarrassing as fuck, bro. Like, how do you sleep at night?
Asking victims to provide proof of their victimization, asking victims to reach out to reach out. He said to reach out to his lawyer and send his lawyer this information. What? Yeah, Bella, that's what I had heard. I heard her say she was asleep. That apparently she was asleep for like 3-4 days.
No, she wasn't.
No,
That
I
woman is in every single live about that man.
all night long.
Every single live with that man. No, you were not asleep. Lies. Yeah,
Yes.
just looking out for the babies, which is just thank you, Laura. Thank you to everyone who's been sending me stuff. I appreciate y'all. It's not necessary, but I truly appreciate it. I don't know. I'm just tired of going through the fucking cycle of men abuse me. There's always a justification for it every single time. Like, I'm just tired. Like, I've been going through this literally my whole fucking life. Like, trauma dump, I guess. But, like, the first fucking person to abuse me in any capacity was my adoptive parent's son. And there was always a fucking justification for it. Then I grew up a little bit, a cousin, my fault. An ex-boyfriend, my fault. Another ex-boyfriend, my fault. This man, somehow it's not even my fault. It just didn't fucking happen, apparently. It's not real. It didn't happen. Like, I'm so fucking exhausted. Like, I just want them all to fucking, like, Jesus Christ. And I just stay silent, right? I just don't say anything. I didn't report it to police. Because I didn't want to fucking go through that shit of having to fucking talk about it to strangers at the risk of being told I'm a liar. Like, it's traumatic, bro, because it's what I was used to from my own fucking family. So, like, why the fuck would a policeman believe me if my own fucking parents don't? Like, like... I'm just tired. Sorry, I'm gardening. Trying to calm down somehow. Woo.
I didn't know you gardened. I was definitely about to tell you to do that, but I didn't want to be offensive. Not everybody into that. I was like,
it's the only way to get through the day.
But can I just say, like, we've had these conversations many a times, many a private times. We've talked about this stuff. I'm not saying, like, we can't still talk about it, but people are coming at me as if I'm, like physically hurting you. And this is how we communicate.
So I don't want to make this an educational moment, but sometimes
no, please do. That's why I asked her earlier.
Yeah,
like, if I'm doing something wrong, let me know.
I know, but the thing is because the reason why I don't want to do that is because it does turn the live away from. But what I will say is sometimes it's difficult for people who, and I'm not saying that you haven't gone through any suffering, but when it comes to specific, like, so somebody actually just wrote me a text message, right? And I loved this fucking analogy that they gave because it pairs with what Ty said. They said, and please do not take this in a disrespectful manner, but men often try to be lifeguards to women when they don't even know how to swim in that type of water, right? And what it essentially means is telling a woman that is going through something that is in fact very significant to being woman, that everything's going to be fine. Not sometimes that's not what they want to hear, and sometimes it does feel in a dismissive way. Now, I'm not going to speak for Ty and say that Ty feels that you guys have a relationship. We don't know that relationship. I don't know your guys' personal relationship, but for other people from the outside looking in, it did appear that way. But like I said, I don't think that this is the place to address that or have the conversation about it or to seek validation from Ty. I'm trying
But I'm just at a point right now. I'm like, we'll just completely drop it. Where I just don't know how to do that, especially when saying like a mean. So like, Ty, if I'm like hurting your feelings, like I'm happy to drop. But like, I don't know. Just know that I love you. If I have said something that upsets you, always come to me.
Yeah, I
think, like, because I know you and I know why you're saying it, right? It's just, it's not what I want to hear right now.
Right, and that's fine. We've been through those moments where my type of love is not the type of love you need at the moment, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But I'm here for you.
Hey, love.
Oh, hi, Simone. Yeah, thank you.
I just wanted to remind you something, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Healing is the longest process that you'll ever gonna experience. You're continuously gonna heal. And remember that you exist in this world as a Black woman. So there's a lot to navigate with. And you're young. You're extremely young. As someone who's like your elder, I've discovered I was able to put a name to what I experienced about 4 years ago. And I'm just happy that you got to name it a lot younger. And I'm not saying look at the good stuff, look at the good side. That's not my thought, my message. But to be patient with yourself. Be very patient with yourself. That's what you need. Being hard on yourself for grieving, that will counter any positive work you've done. You're a lovely person. You're loved. You matter. And I can't wait to see what's gonna be the next 10 years, 20 years of your life be like. Like, I would like to witness it.
It sounds terrifying.
I know. Like, I'm terrified too, but listen. Patience. And I know it's very hard, but be patient with yourself. That's the most important thing.
Ty, because I do have to, I smell, I have to get in the shower. I was in the gym this morning. But I did want to say one thing to you, like just in terms of like loss and grieving, right? This was something that was told to me when I lost my cousin, right? So we were talking about grief and the loss of something and how grief feels so big, like it's so huge and heavy on us. It's TMI, I'm sorry. It's so big and heavy on us, and it feels impossible to carry all of that weight. And people often say, like, people are like, oh, over time it'll go away. It never goes away. What people don't realize is that you actually get stronger and you start to forget that the weight is there. Not completely, because it's still there, but you start to forget that it's there. And sometimes, just like, because they equated it to the gym to me, right? They're like, if you go to a gym on a consistent basis, 45 pounds is
Alicia?
take care of yourself, whatever that means for you, right? If that means that you a lot more time for you and your daughter, if it means you a lot more time for yourself. So, because
for like the past 30 seconds.
Oh, my bad.
You said 45 pounds.
Oh, my bad. I probably got a call and didn't even realize it. So what I was saying was so like at the gym, 45 pounds on the first day that you started the gym feels super duper heavy. But say 30 days from then, that 45 pounds feels lighter. It's not lighter. You just got stronger.
You just were able to carry it. But if you stop going to the gym, right, and then you go back after like say 2 months, that 45 pounds is going to feel heavy again, and you're going to have to continuously work at it. That's grief. Grief is something that you constantly have to work with to get stronger in carrying it. Same thing with motherhood, honestly. It's always hard. People say, oh, the 2s are the worst, 5 is the worst, teenage years are the worst, adulthood's the worst. It's all bad. Look here, it's all bad. Every stage is rough. You just get stronger and stronger, and it gets easier and easier to carry. But you have to take care of yourself first. And what I was saying was, even if that means taking time to spend more time with your daughter, sure. If that means dropping her ass at the babysitter so you could take care of you on some personal shit, fine, whatever that means. And I'm going to tell you this, something that somebody told me right before I had my daughter. If you ever, look, see, that's my mama right there. Even when they become adults, I know I drive her crazy. I called her 3 times back to back this morning. On the 3rd time, she answered, talk about something. What do you want? Because I'm so annoying. One of my friends, right before I had my daughter, she said to me, you know, if you ever need any advice about having kids, anything like that, or if you ever want to call me and say, fuck that damn baby, because she done drove you crazy, I am here for that. Ty, if you ever need to just vent about her or talk, like, I am here, because motherhood is hard. But the thing is we don't have to go through it by ourselves. And I don't mean that you need a man, even if that means you need women in your corner. It's a community effort. It's a village. Like, you don't ever have to go through anything by yourself. If you want to curse, yell, scream, I am here. I will put you on speakerphone and I will jam out to you cursing. You know what I'm saying? Like I am here. Okay. All right. And if the bitch show up, make sure somebody share it with me, because I'll turn the phone on while I'm in the shower. All right.
I think I need to get off of here and mindlessly scroll TikTok on my lunch break. And then I have to finish my work day. So
Go be, go feel. Go
You're
rest.
right. And go take care of yourself.
Love you
thank you all for
too.
being here for me.
Of course.
I had my little spiral. Okay.
Nothing we can't handle.
If there's anything, please promise me. Reach out to me. I would love to be like a shoulder for you to, just to lean on, at least. Anything.
Thank you.
Love you, babe.
Thank you, guys. Okay, I will see y'all the next time I see you. Have a beautiful day, my beautiful people. Goodbye.
Product just $26. All right, this wonderful phone you see here does a lot of works. All right, all things that smartphone does, it has it, and it's capable of doing it. All right, so all you have to do is go ahead, make your purchase, believe